day everyone, I am Avina Chloe P. Lorenzo of Grade 7 Leeuwenhoek STE. And for my performance task in science, I will be discussing how heat is being transferred. As we all know, any matter which is made up of atoms and molecules has the ability to transfer heat, and atoms are in different types of motion at any time. The motions of atoms and molecules is responsible for the heat of thermal energy. The more the motion of molecules, then there will be more heat energy. As we further go into discussion, let us first know what is heat transfer. Heat transfer is the process of transfer of heat from the high temperature body to a low temperature one. And according to thermodynamic system, heat transfer is defined as the movement of heat across the border of the system due to a difference in temperature between the system and its surroundings. Interestingly, the difference in temperature is said to be a potential that causes the transfer of heat from one point to another. But how is heat being transferred? Heat can travel from one place to another in different ways. The different mode of heat transfer includes conduction, convection, and radiation. Let us know more about conduction. Conduction is defined as the process in which heat flows from objects with higher temperature to objects with lower temperature, by which the heat energy is transmitted through collisions between neighboring atoms or molecules. During summer, we can also experience heat conduction through the sands at the beaches, since sand is a good conductor of heat. As you grab on a hot sand, the energy flows from the hot sand to your cooler body by conduction. As you simplified it, conduction transfers heat within a body or between two bodies that are touching. It is a point-by-point process of heat transfer. Conduction occurs in solids, liquids, or gases that are at rest. Another mode of heat transfer is through convection. Convection is the movement caused within a fluid by the tendency of hotter and therefore less dense material to rise, and colder, denser material to sink under the influence of gravity, which consequently results in transfer of heat. Is melting of ice conduction or convection? Yes, the melting of ice is an ideal example of convection. Ice melts since heat moves to the ice from the air. This is because the molecules in water are more tightly packed than the molecules in the air, allowing more contact with the ice and a greater rate of heat transfer. There's increased active surface area when ice is in a liquid as opposed when it's surrounded by a gas. As we simplified it, convection is the process by which heat is transferred by movement of a heated fluid such as air or water. Now let us define and explain the last mode of heat transfer, and that is radiation. Radiation is energy that comes from a source and travels through space at the speed of light. This energy has an electric field and a magnetic field associated with it, and has wave-like properties. We could also call radiation electromagnetic waves. There are four major types of radiation: alpha, beta, neutrons, and electromagnetic waves such as gamma rays. They differ in mass, energy, and how deeply they penetrate people and objects. Microwave ovens use electromagnetic radiation to heat food. The non-ionizing radiation used by a microwave does not make the food radioactive. Microwaves are only produced when the oven is operating. The microwaves produced inside the oven are absorbed by food and produce the heat that melts the ice. To simplify it, radiation is energy that comes from a source and travels through space at the speed of light. Always remember that all life on Earth depends on the transfer of energy from the sun, and this energy is transferred to the Earth over empty space. Heat is important to all aspects of life. Plants and animals rely on heat among other things to survive as well. The heat is very important in our daily life, in warming our house, cooking, heating the water, and drying our washed clothes. And that ends our discussion on how heat is being transferred. I hope we all learned something from this video. Once again, I am Abina Chloe P. Lorenzo of 7 Leeuwenhoek STE. Thank you for watching. Bye!